The history of African spirituality. 1. The roots. Before the arrival of foreign religions, long before Christianity or Islam came to Africa, the continent had vibrant spiritual traditions, systems of belief that connected people not only to the divine but also to nature, ancestors, and the community. For most African societies, spirituality was not separated from daily life. It was woven into farming, healing, governance, art, and family life. The spiritual and the physical were seen as one. Some key features: animism, belief that all things, trees, rivers, mountains, animals, carry spiritual essence. Ancestor veneration. Ancestors acted as guardians, mediators, and sources of wisdom. Divination and rituals. Practices like Ifa, Yoruba, or bone-throwing Southern Africa were used to understand the unseen. Priesthoods and healers. Known as medicine men, shamans, or diviners, they served as intermediaries between humans and the spiritual world. 2. Diverse spiritual systems across Africa. Africa's size and diversity meant no single religion dominated the continent. Instead, each region had its unique systems. West Africa, Yoruba, Ifa, Orisha worship, Akan spirituality, Igbo Odinani. Central Africa, Bakongo traditions, emphasis on the spirit world and ancestors. Southern Africa, Zulu ancestral rituals, San shamanism, rainmaking traditions. East Africa, Maasai spirituality, Enkai deity, Ethiopian pre-Christian faiths. North Africa, pre-Islamic, ancient Egyptian religion, Ra, Osiris, Isis, Ma'at. Despite differences, a common thread ran through them: a belief in a supreme creator above all other spirits or deities. 3. The ancient Egyptian influence. Egypt was perhaps the most documented African spirituality. It influenced not only Africa, but also Greece, Rome, and later Western esoteric traditions. Concepts like the afterlife, judgment of souls, and resurrection have parallels in Abrahamic religions. Gods like Ra, Isis, Osiris, Horus, Anubis shaped spiritual thought for thousands of years. Egyptian spirituality introduced ideas of cosmic order, Ma'at, which later echoed in Christian and Islamic moral systems. 4. The coming of Christianity and Islam. From the 1st century onward, Christianity spread in North and East Africa, beginning in Egypt and Ethiopia. The Ethiopian Orthodox Church is one of the world's oldest Christian institutions. By the 7th century, Islam spread rapidly across North and West Africa, blending with indigenous practices in places like Mali, Senegal, and Nigeria. Instead of erasing traditional spirituality outright, many communities blended the new religions with old practices. For example, Yoruba Orishas became linked with Catholic saints in Afro-Caribbean faiths. Traditional healing and ancestor rituals continued under Islamic influence in West Africa. 5. The era of suppression. During colonialism, European powers often demonized African spirituality, calling it witchcraft or paganism. Missionaries burned shrines, outlawed rituals, and labeled traditional priests as evil. This created stigma around indigenous practices, forcing many to practice in secret or merge them with Christianity, Islam. 6. The diaspora and transformation. When millions of Africans were taken as slaves to the Americas and the Caribbean, they carried their spirituality with them. Though slave owners tried to suppress it, African faith survived, hidden behind Christian symbols. This gave birth to Vodou, Haiti, Santería, Cuba, Candomblé, Brazil, Obeah, Caribbean. All are powerful fusions of African spirituality with Catholicism, showing resilience and adaptability. 7. The modern revival. Today, African spirituality is experiencing a renaissance. Many Africans and people of African descent are reclaiming traditional practices, rejecting colonial labels of witchcraft. Yoruba Ifa divination is gaining global recognition. Kemetic spirituality, based on ancient Egypt, is resurging among Afrocentric groups. Herbal healing, ancestor veneration, and drumming rituals are being re-embraced. In fact, African spirituality is now influencing music, fashion, movies like Black Panther, and even global wellness trends. 8. Core principles that endure across all forms. African spirituality is marked by community over individualism, balance between the seen and unseen, respect for nature, continuity between the living and the dead, the search for harmony with the Creator. In short, the history of African spirituality is a story of resilience, transformation, and survival. From ancient Egypt to modern-day Afro-Caribbean religions, it continues to shape identity, culture, and the way millions understand the universe. Subscribe to this channel for more videos like this.